So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run play here with Strong. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A carry now for Strong. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Nick now on 1st and 10. That is brought in. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Robinson. Oh, he coughs up the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. They'll motion over Samuel. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And you can see him with the ball in the air there, Mike. He's kind of leaning. He's hoping that ball would come back. It ends up catching a piece of that upright, but he's able to get it to go through.
Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They leave Sutton all alone. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
That is caught. What a throw. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. So after one, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball down.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down?
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run with Robinson. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commanders. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. They'll down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
70 Lions.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. Second down and 8. They run over center with Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Go!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, that's Duvernay. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed right. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Broncos. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another run here for Robinson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A first down throw for Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 2nd and 2. They send Sutton in motion. Second down. Nix. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Now Strong. And he'll be taken down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will go up by 7.
Commanders 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
3. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Strong. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A carry now for Strong. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
The give to Strong. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run play here with Strong. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing is Daniels. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Go.
Nix now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They send Sutton in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.